I started the stream in the middle of this fight. This guy started hitting me with a bunch of strikes. Really good. What's up, my guy? Christ is king. You know, the ad is a little bit worked. I'm just going to call you by the user. Yeah, YouTube is annoying, not displaying the user. I agree with that. I don't know what the hell, what they decided to do with the ads. I'm not into it. Instead of KZMA, now I'm KZMA KZ. It's like, bro, too many KZs. Moneyline was a great show, huh? Very nice. Yeah, I still need to do all my full card research to see what my picks are going to be for this weekend. Let's see here. Sub KZ Day 3 of NNN. Yeah, No Nut November is not something that I participate in. We do not partake in such trivialities. I gotta bust these nuts, dog. These nuts aren't gonna bust themselves. So, hey, if nobody's gonna be busting my nuts, who the fuck is gonna bust them? You know, whatever the fuck that means. If I'm not busting my nuts, who's gonna? You know? Nobody's gonna bust my nuts for me, so I gotta fucking bust them myself. Tis the tis the way of the warrior. A bit of withdrawals. Hell yeah, I got you, useless. After last weekend's success, bro, I'm hyped for this next one. Yeah, very nice. Sub nice watermark on the bottom right. Oh yeah, I don't see that unless I'm full screen. Let's see. Wait a minute, let me go ahead and open up this upcoming fight card. Or we could just talk about the Bulgarian Del Valle controversy and the whole betting scandal shit. What do you guys want me to talk about? The upcoming fight card, or just like what do I think about this whole fraudulent MMA betting thing? I guess in the meantime, bro, this whole thing with the fraud, it's like I'm not surprised because like a lot of these fights, a lot of these outcomes, I'm not saying maybe let's say they rig like a fight a month. Let's focus on the next. I got you. But let's say they rig a fight a month. That's still like lots of fucking money to be made, and that's still like that's what 12 a year. That's a pretty believable and conservative number, I feel.
Ready to fight?
But shit.
Ready.
Not gonna lie, if they refund and I lose the money I won, that'd be pretty fucked up. And not. So that doesn't happen. Starting at the bottom, what do you guys think about Robert Valentin versus Jackson McVeigh? Because obviously I've seen their last fights, but I haven't like watched them back. You know what I mean? The only time I watched them was when I watched them live, when they actually happened. So it's like, there's some details that you can pick up on when you actually go back and watch the fights. Fucking fraud shit, bro. To be honest, the fight to go knock the distance was all I had. I gotta get that up on my phone. It disappeared on the screen. I'll just fight this Connor for a second. I believe Finch and AJ only split on Valentin McVeigh and Josh and Git. see, I have my laptop. I got that. I'm gonna get my laptop to display the chat because I was on Topology on my phone. Oh, fuck, we both missed that front kick. And over 1.5. Both of those guys look pretty... I don't know about McVeigh, bro. He's like a madman. I guess he might fight a little bit more composed now that he's not fighting cans on the regional scene, because he does have a lot of first-round finishes. But obviously that changes when you fight up in competition, so you might be right. Yeah, over 1.5. If they fight, like, not like fucking maniacs, I could definitely see that. Even if they do fight a little crazy, I mean, who knows? I don't think that either guy is, like, super fragile, you know? I mean, Valentin got stopped by Gautier, but that's fucking Attila Gautier, like, Francis Ngannou 2.0. Like, the fucking guy is gigantic. He's only 23, bro. And he looks like he's fucking 30. One of the most jacked motherfuckers in the UFC right now. He's only 23 years old. Younger than Joshua Van, by the way, at Gautier, which is fucking ridiculous. Shit, man, yeah. Jackson McVeigh, Robert Valentin. I'm maybe leaning Valentin just because of the UFC experience. I mean, the only UFC experience that Jackson McVeigh has is just like, oh shit, let me mute my stream. I opened it from the chat. The only experience that Jackson McVeigh has in the UFC is just getting fucked up by Bruno Ferreira. Granted, he was supposed to fight Saturkus Dumas, and I was picking him to win that fight because Dumas is terrible. Bruno Ferreira is like an absolute monster, so Jackson McVeigh definitely got fucked over there with having to fight Bruno Ferreira instead of Saturkus Dumas. Like, talk about a fucking change in levels, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I feel like Valentin's experience here, like, yeah, he got wrestle fucked by Torres Finney, but, you know, that's just how that motherfucker fights, unfortunately. And then Attila Gautier is like an absolute monster. I don't think that Jackson McVeigh is the same kind of wrestle fucker as Torres Finney, or Ryan Loder for that. On that note, or Attila Gautier. So I'm thinking Valentin here. But, I wouldn't bet on this fight. Like, pick-wise, like, my pick is going to be Valentin, but I'm not saying that I'm going to put this dude in a parlay or anything.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Yeah, I feel bad for all the Bulgarian moneyline bets, and yeah, it was fucked. They should have avoided all bets with that on it. I agree, but some sports books did it, some didn't. I gotta know that DraftKings didn't pay people out. It's fucked up. But yeah, Bulgarian definitely threw it. This Connor is getting the shit pressured out of him. Those flying knees aren't going in. Gervonta can't stop hitting women. Yeah, that guy is a fucking piece of shit. Gervonta Tank Scumbag Davis. Man, Jake Paul would never fight Francis. Oh yeah, those are some goofy fights. Let me see. Catch up with Chad. I believe Finch and AJ only split on Valentin McVeigh and Josh. And, Jimenez, whatever the fuck you say that dude's name. Is it Jimenez, like that Latino pronunciation, or is it like Jimenez? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I hear you, Crisis King, about the Valentines giving money. Let's see. Very tricky Apex is always weird, but I think we're in a good spot. I think so too. Touch first fight is a rule of thumb.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Should I go the distance? Going to be the play too. This Connor will gasp. What is Connor doing? Yeah, no, he can smoke. KZ Fortnite has been fun. Agreed. Cavalcanti has to be in a parlay. Yeah, I think that she gets the win. I mean, Bueno Silva, not Bruno Silva. But Meyer Bueno Silva has a. Ooh, I was about to quit this fight instead of actually like winning it. What the fuck? I was about to not get the win here. But yeah, no, Meyer Bueno Silva does have a lot more high-level experience, but, like, she always fucking loses, and she always, like, looks not very good. And, I don't know, she, like, kind of just shits the bed in these fights, and you can't really trust, like, a mentally weak fighter. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cavalcanti. I mean, she obviously this is a big deal for her to fight Mayra Bueno Silva. Well, who knows with Mayra Bueno Silva's like mentality issues? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna pick her. Y'all should try out the new Red Seg Battle Royale. It's a free Battlefield Battle Royale. Hella fun. It is hella fun, bro. I play it. I have it. I like the Gauntlet mode. It's cool. It's like you do like objectives and it's like not necessarily a battle royale, but it's like a different kind of game mode. It's fun. Francis for real. What are we talking about? Francis will step in? Yeah, no. Did he really get canceled? Shit. Yeah, JK, yeah, no, for sure. He got mad. Jake Paul should fight Alex Burr in boxing. I agree. Jake Paul should fight fucking Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Alexander Usyk all at the same fucking time. So then they retire him. I mean, it would just take one of them to retire him, but you know what I mean. I just want to see the fucking shit get beaten out of Jake Paul. Is my point. Casey Aaron Blanchfield to beat Tracy Cortez in the rematch in 2 weeks. That's a fucking tough one. I don't know, man. I feel like maybe as a grappler, like Aaron Blanchfield is a stronger grappler, but Tracy Cortez is like more athletic. I don't know. Aaron Blanchfield is kind of like a. She feels like a stick in the mud. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. And she's been out for a long time. Erin Blanchfield, that is. I mean, she is young, so she could have just been like developmental time. Maybe she's a little bit less. I don't know, man. It's Tracy, she got fucked up by Rose Namajunas. Erin Blanchfield got fucked up by Manon Fiorot. And I guess, granted, I mean, Rose Namajunas also got fucked up by Manon Fiorot. Let me see. Tracy Cortez, she's only lost to Rose, and then she lost the first fight of her career. Other than that, she's undefeated in the UFC. Got that win over Vivier last time. Yeah. Let me see. Erin Blanchfield did get a win over Rose. That's an impressive win. That is a good win. I don't know. I remember that fight. Was it fucking boring or something? Can you guys remind me of Rose Eunice versus Erin Blanchfield? Because I don't remember that shit. I know that she was supposed to fight Macy Barber. That got canceled the day of, like the hour, the same fucking hour.
Ready to fight?
I'm not too sure. I'm gonna keep reading chat and I'll think about it. I think this is my pick. Okay, yeah. Izzy went full like highway this week. I am gonna say just off the top of my head, I'll say Padilla, Emil, Cavalcanti, and for the fourth, shit. Let's say Randy Brown. But there's definitely a different fight on the card that I probably feel more confident in than Randy Brown. What is that, like 2 underdogs and 2 favorites? I would say maybe if you don't feel confident in Randy Brown, throw Joseph Morales in there. See a Cavalcanti. Fuck else did I say? Bro, I'm kind of high. Cavalcanti, Padilla, and like laying on the fucking ground playing the game, bro. I just started the stream out of nowhere. I'm sorry, y'all. If this isn't the most riveting. Let me see. Audio is good now, by the way. Where's the audio? Your audio is currently muffled, bro. I was fucking on my carpet. I probably had the controller all pressed up against the shit like an idiot. Because unfortunately, the microphone is my controller. God damn. Hospital. Let me knock you out so I can catch up with chat. God damn it. Alright. Let's see. Morales subs, Helikov versus Medichin's by KO and Cavalcanti decision. Can't hear you that well. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all. Haven't tried Gauntlet mode yet. I gotta play it next time, no doubt. No, yeah, did he get canceled? David and Paul is off. Oh, yeah. Your audio is currently muffled. I'm sorry. How long was that fucking muffled for? Probably an unnecessarily long time. Tisha versus Gomez. You know me, the over 1.5 addict. Yeah, that's definitely going over 1.5, I would say, unless Gomez lands some of those lesbian punches and gets her out of there. Gomez getting a finish is possible as well. I like the over 1.5 the safest. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't bet on Gomez to get a decision, or I mean, not a decision, but I wouldn't bet on Gomez to get a finish. Like, I mean, obviously it would be a KO, I would say most likely, but it's like it's definitely a possibility. Not a possibility I would bet on to happen, but you know, it wouldn't be the craziest thing to see Gomez, who has a lot of KOs, get a KO over an aging Tisha Torres. But I mean, Tisha Torres is in really fucking good shape, dude. That's the thing. Like, I don't think that she's gonna look too diminished in this fight. I mean, obviously, like Father Time catches up with everybody, but it's like Tisha Torres is like, whenever she fights, she's really fucking shredded. So it's like I don't think she's like. Has she had any babies with Raquel? Like, obviously, like Raquel's not gonna get her pregnant, but has she like been pregnant at all, like in these last few months or something? Because that could be something to note. I would hope not. Like in terms of like fucking athletic performance, yeah, she was. Has she fought and won since being pregnant, or like she had a long layoff while being pregnant? I don't know. That's a little bit concerning. If she's fought and won since then maybe yeah, it's not a big deal. But if she hasn't fought since being pregnant, then yeah, that might be a little bit something to consider. You know, it's a pretty decent play, maybe over 2.5. Islam versus JDM. I like that. Yeah, I think that's live. So do I. I would be pretty damn surprised if either guy gets the other one out of there because they're both really fucking good. I mean, that early. I mean, maybe later on, but over 2.5 definitely. I feel like is live. Yeah, she was. The pregnancy stats for women is the key. I mean, shit, bro, it definitely plays a factor. I would feel like June 1st, 2023, she gave birth. Damn, Eustace, how the fuck do you know that? Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna look at Tisha Torres's last win. When was that? Has Tisha? I feel like Tisha. I haven't seen Tisha Torres fight in a little while. Tisha Pennington, I guess, whatever. That was okay. So May 2025. Damn. So that was this year. This was just like 6 or 7 months ago. Huh. No, 6 months ago. So it wasn't that long. And she also fought Carla Esparza. Before that, she. Okay, so she lost to Mackenzie Dern in 2022. Had a over like I guess, yeah, 2 year layoff. Came back and lost a split to Tabitha Ricci. Mm-hmm.
You ready to fight?
The
Ready.
UFC 22,
Do it.
322 co-main is more stacked than the UFC 300 co-main. Oh, what is the co-main for? Are you talking about 300 or not 300? No, Valentina versus Chef. Fucking retarded. Valentina versus Wei Li. Jesus, that was way too hard for me to say. All right, because I'm currently throwing combos at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my brain is doing two things at once. For that card is stacked. Yeah, no, I'm fucking very much looking forward to UFC 322. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Brady versus Morales might be like Burns versus JDM. You think so? Morales being JDM, I assume. I mean, I feel like Morales is super live in that fight. I'm picking Morales, by the way, but it's like Brady. If Brady can't get him down though and keep him down consistently, like he's definitely gonna be fucked on the feet. Like Morales is super goddamn dangerous, bro. Like, I mean, maybe it might be recency bias from the Gilbert Burns fight, but I feel like he's He's got some crazy ass power. I mean, we've seen him knock people out before. I mean, granted, I guess it was more Magny. And like, who else has Morales stopped apart from Burns and Magny? Has it been someone? Has to have been someone else. I know he went the decision with Jake Matthews, but the thing is, he's young too. He's always getting better. He's a fucking killer, bro. And I mean, Brady, he subbed Kelvin Gastelum. Who? God damn! I just knocked out GSP, and he beat Gilbert Burns. Like he just kind of like pressured him, beat him up. I don't know, man. Like their performances against Gilbert Burns were very different. Like Brady had to outwork, outpace, outfight, just outdog in every way possible Gilbert Burns, and then Morales just went out there and fucked him up, and it wasn't even close. I don't know, man. At MMA Bullies, what's up, my guy? What's your actual username? Because I assume that that's what you would rather go by. Let me check. Rods, what's up, my guy? We are just hanging out talking about these upcoming matchups, talking about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Beating some dudes up in UFC 5. Yeah, I'm going pro now, LOL. Let's see. Welterweight is having a Grand Prix next week? Yeah, it is. Jeez, these fucking fights coming up. Let me talk about the pay-per-view because I am really looking forward to it. Man, JDM versus Islam, fuck. I don't know who to pick here, bro. It's like initially I was leaning towards JDM, but that might also just be kind of like bias because I'm a JDM fan. And it's like obviously I don't deny how fucking good Islam is, and that weight cut might just really be like a, a big difference in terms of like Islam's performance in this fight. Like he was killing himself to make 155. So it's like fuck, man. If he comes up and he looks like just better than ever, which he damn might, it would make sense that he does against JDM. Fuck, bro. It's definitely a tough fight for JDM. Obviously, it's a tough fight for Islam too because JDM's fucking dangerous. But JDM looked great against Bilal, but Islam is a better. I feel like Islam is just better everywhere than Bilal. The only thing that Bilal would have over Islam, I would say, is just like a chin, maybe just like toughness. But who knows? Fucking maybe Islam up at 170 has better durability because he's not cutting as much weight. I don't know, man. There's a lot of factors in that fight that makes it really interesting. Like, because obviously, if JDM's able to keep that fight on the feet the whole time, Islam's going to be having some issues. He's going to be dealing with that boxing. JDM has really nasty fucking combos. Really good pop in his shots. But obviously, Islam has that good striking too. It's a fight where there's a lot of stuff to look at, and that's why it's a fucking great matchup. It's an awesome fight, bro. Phenomenal fight. We got Valentina Shevchenko versus Zhang Wei Li. Fuck, dude. Literally, it's a minus 110 right now in odds. They just That's a 50-50 fight. It's sick. Valentina Shevchenko is 1.5 years older than Zhang Wei Li. Both ladies dominant champions of their divisions right now. It's like it's hard to pick one because it's almost like you're counting out the other one. But I don't know, man. Fuck. It's like Wei Li's been looking dangerous. Valentina's a little bit bigger, like frame wise. Fuck me, dude. If Shevchenko wins, she's the greatest of all time. I think so too, for sure. A lot of people say Amanda. Valentina fought her twice to a decision. The second fight was very, very close. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I love Valentina, so man, fuck, I'm very excited for that fight. It's gonna be incredible. The best ladies fights ever. I'm working on betting, but I think I'm gonna use MMA bully picks. There you go, bro. Yeah, I mean, or bully MMA. Yeah, MMA bully. I mean, Bilal is bully B. They might fucking confuse you for Bilal Muhammad. Maybe Kopylov versus RoboCop is a banger too. Fuck me, yes it is, dude. I don't even know who I would pick in that one. Maybe Gregory Rodriguez because of the ground game. But Kopylov, that's straight. I mean, Kopylov did kind of get exposed by Paulo Costa. Like Paulo Costa looked better than ever in that fight. Man, Kopylov was really close with Chris Curtis. He got that last second head kick KO. He was getting fucking lit up on the feet by Cesar Almeida. Had to wrestle his way to a win. I don't know. He's definitely not going to be able to wrestle Gregory Rodriguez. Gregory Rodriguez is a fucking powerhouse. Shit, man. I may be picking Gregory Rodriguez, but that is a tough fight, man. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Gregory could outdog him for real. We've seen Gregory Rodriguez knocked out before. Yes, by Killer Gorilla or Jared Cannonier when he got knocked out. I mean, when he got like exhausted and TKO'd in round four. Also by Bruno Fajeda, but I think that Bruno Fajeda has like more one-shot power than Roman Kopylov. I mean, maybe if Roman Kopylov gets a kick up there, that's a different story. But shit, man. Now let me go, Zhang Weili. She has the punching power that I need. Let's see. There's a stat that says JDM has been taken down by almost everyone who's attempted to take him down in the UFC. Yeah, that was Gilbert Burns and what's it called? Basil Hafez's roided up ass, and also that other Dagestani guy. Like, I have no idea who JDM fought. Like, that dude that he was stuck in a submission, and then he ended up knocking this dude out. I have no idea what the fuck that dude's name is. Just some Dagestani dude, though. There had to have been some people that JDM fought that didn't take him down. Like, I don't think that, Danny. Fuck are these dudes' names? The thing is, these guys haven't fought in the UFC for forever, so I fucking forget about their existence. Not Danny Brown. There's Randy Brown, and then the UK guy that he fought. UK black dude. Yeah, Danny Brown's a crap. It's definitely but shit, man. I think that JDM could definitely get the job done over Islam, but it'll be a tough ass fight for sure. Both guys are live. Same thing with the other championship fight with Whaley and Shevchenko. Speaking of Jean Whaley, fuck on Amanda, fucking Brazilian Ellen DeGeneres. Come on, bitch. There we go. Sheesh. Bo Nickel, Fatima Klein, Sister Kyle, Kyle Dawkins, Takeo, Jared Mearshart. Man, that's definitely live for sure. I mean, Bo Nickel, though, I wouldn't bet on Bo Nickel, though. I don't know, man. Bo Nickel is just like a stay away from bet for me, to be honest. I mean, yes, he got finished by RDR, and RDR is really good. But Alpha Vieira is not the same level, but I don't know, man. Alpha Vieira is a solid jiu-jitsu guy. It's going to be on the feet. It's not like Alpha Vieira is a complete bum in the striking anymore. I don't know, man. It's a fight. But Fatima Klein, yeah, she's like Angela Hill, isn't she? I think she definitely gets that win. Cesar Kyle, I like. Bo Nichols to go, yeah, definitely. But Kyle Dawkins to KO Mearshart, definitely possible. God damn, that motherfucker got put out so bad. I wanted to see that replay. Why the fuck did you quit, bro? I know that you got put out viciously, but I wanted to see that in slow motion. I gotta watch back my fight against AJ. I wanted to get him out of there in round one, bro, but he was running away the whole time. I just wanted to go in there and just like blitz him and fucking smoke him, like just viciously, like a fucking asshole. I don't know. Like next time, if I fight AJ on a stream, I won't. I'll be less. pressure based. I'll fight him a lot slower. On Tapology, it says 91% of people are picking Kyle Dawkins to KO GM3. Damn. Definitely recency bias. I mean, last time we saw JM3 fight, he got knocked the fuck out by not Kyle Dawkins, by Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. And the last time we saw Kyle Dawkins fight, he knocked the fuck out of Michel Pereira. So it's kind of just like, this dude knocked out this dude, and this dude got knocked out by this dude. So I'm going to assume that you know what I mean? It's just like fucking MMA math for the most part. So yeah, no, I mean, Kyle Dawkins by KO is definitely live. Shit, he might even get like a club and sub, bro, just to be a dick. Like he fucking rocks him, but I feel like you're better off just trying to ground and pound Gerald Mearshard than you are trying to fucking submit him. I think that's kind of a stupid idea. So yeah, no, KO is definitely live. GM3 has shown that he's not very durable, doesn't like to get hit, and Kyle Dawkins is solid on the mat. He's got some solid jiu-jitsu. He's not, he's like a kickboxer, primarily a grappler if I'm not mistaken. So he obviously got some hands on him, as we've seen. So yeah, Kyle Dawkins, I feel like it's almost like a lock in that fight. No, I don't want to say that because that shit fucking happens. But I'm definitely picking Kyle Dawkins. If GM3 beats him, I'd be shocked. Let me put it that way. How big of a favorite is Kyle Dawkins in that fight? I'm sure it's a significant favorite, right? It's a close fight, then fuck. Like, close odds-wise. If anybody knows, I'd appreciate the information. We got Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira right here. Why do I say Pereira? I know that it's Pereira. Alex Pereira. It's only an H sound if it's the double R. Like Bruno Ferreira, Diego Ferreira. It's Alex Pereira. There's one R. Let's see, it's minus 275 on Tapology. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would say that I'm not very surprised that he's a sizable favorite based on their last performances. See. Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. What a fucking fight. I'm very excited for that one. Picking Carlos Prates, and it's like, Leon Edwards did get wrestle fucked by Radiant Bilal. It's not like Carlos Prates is going to go out there and wrestle fuck him. Obviously not. But Prates is a nasty ass striker, and who knows where Leon's heart is at this point in terms of, he might be coming in fired up, like, Leon has a chance 100%. He's a fucking elite striker as well. And I feel like Prates at this point in their careers is like he's hungrier at this point. Like he wants this win more than Leon does. I don't know. Oh fuck, I'm glad that didn't knock me out. I think Prates Gary lost, he's not playing games. Yeah. Prates and Gary, I think they've even been like training together. They were hanging out together at fucking UFC Paris. What I mean by that is Prates won't ever have his last start anymore. I don't think so either. Yeah, I don't think he would make that same mistake. And this is a 3-round fight, so it's not like Prates has to worry about going into rounds 4 and 5. So I feel like a 5-round fight would definitely benefit Leon Edwards, in my opinion. Like, I feel like Leon, he's a more slow-paced, technical, methodical striker. Carlos Prates just kind of goes out there. I mean, obviously he's very technical as well, but he goes out there to try to fuck you up. Like, he's more of a finisher than Leon Edwards is. Edwards is kind of just like slow. He picks you apart. Picks his strikes like more carefully, I would say. Carlos Prates just goes out there. Yeah, he's very like selective with his striking, but he throws a lot more, and he hunts for the finish a lot more than Leon Edwards. So yeah, man, I like Carlos Prates in that fight a lot. Obviously, I'm not just like completely disregarding and discounting Leon, but I think that Carlos Prates is a really fucking nasty striker, and he's very dangerous. I mean, we might see. I mean, Leon Edwards might come out here and have like some kind of y'all must have forgot performance, but I don't think so.
You ready to fight?
I'm picking Prates and Leon. You know, if he has his crazy performance, so be it. But we'll see. God, I was talking a lot, bro. I got a little bit winded. Jesus Christ. He's gonna come out gunning for murder and killing Leon in this fight. We'd send him back to the image of top level we saw him before. We saw him before Gary, unfortunately, went 3 rounds more energy to use. Yeah. I was literally reading that as I was fighting this dude. Like, I wasn't even looking at the screen. It's hilarious. Let's see. Come on. That's why my leg hurt. What the fuck? Oh, is he? Maybe calf kicking the Charminator. Yeah, Prates versus Leon is a very entertaining matchup. Looking forward to it big time. I think that Prates can get him out of there. We'll see though. We got this Izzy dead to rights against the fence. There we go. Let's fucking go. Call that shit perfect. Get the fuck out of my lobby. Got him with that left hook. Got him with the Chama special. You should do this week's bet stream this week. I think you'll kill it if you're free, of course. I'll definitely try. My off days are Wednesday and Thursday because your boy works over the weekends. But those are the days where I'm going to be definitely streaming the most because I'm still not done with my whole tape. What's it called? My tape study for this fight card. Like my whole fight card tape study. And, obviously I want to have all my notes and all my picks fully locked in before I do any kinds of those streams. So yeah, let's see. I'll try to get that done on Wednesday or Thursday here. And I'll try to do some tape study. No, I will do some tape study. Not I'll try. I will do it tonight and tomorrow so that I can be ready for those streams on my days off. After missing that 20K plus odds parlay by one leg, Bulgarian I bet. Man, I want to go deeper into my bets and take a lot more to hedge certain outcomes. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, hedging your bets is important, especially if it's like you have a fat underdog that's live or, close to even odds, and you want to hedge like a prop bet. Like, yeah, man. No, the Bulgarian fight was to not go the distance. Hey, okay, bet. Well, then what it did not hit on? The missed leg was Wells to not go the distance so dumb. What a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know. I think I picked Grimbo by decision. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cody Haddon. I gotta look into Cody Haddon's fights. I'm not too familiar with him.
You ready to fight?
Malcolm Wellmaker, obviously, I know that motherfucker. He only has one win over Dan Argueta, just a pressure wrestler, not even really like an elite striker, not even close to Wellmaker. This guy's taunting me. Does this guy want to be executed on my stream? Not actually, like in the game. YouTube, don't take that seriously. Ow. Hey, pal, come on. $5 to 1,000? God damn, it would have been, man. Have me pumped to keep at. Let's see. Keep at it. All these crazy odds are built around the most confident outcome. Yeah. Definitely. And cycle parlays are cool too. 3-leggers where you get a submission KO and a decision prop. didn't even have to be a submission. It could just be like a decision, KO decision, 3 KOs. I had a fight on the Contender Series that I didn't place a fucking goddamn course. It was like all of the last 3 fights to end in the first round. It was the last 3 fights on the card. Like I just basically, they were fights with huge favorites on them, and it was for all fights to end in round one. And then it happened, and I didn't place the shit. And I was so pissed. I was just like, I just keep fucking losing money on these bets. And the one time I was actually gonna win money on the bet, I didn't fucking place the bet. Would have been insane odds. Yeah, it was pretty fucking nice. Pretty juicy. Are you talking about your kind of thing? Let me see. Let me open up the chat here. I have like topology on the computer. I'm looking fights to go over under rounds, to not go the distance, to clicking heavy for sure. I think we talked about that before. Yeah, it's a little bit easier sometimes than picking just a straight money line. Fuck, bro. An inside the distance bet fucked me over with Joel Alvarez, Vicente Luque. I bet on Alvarez by KO sub. That motherfucker ends up going to a decision. I was so pissed. That's a fight that I'm like coping that I'm saying was rigged as well for that fight to go the distance. I should have fainted that kick. Got lazy there. This fucking guy is out of his mind. I lost by one leg in my last 4 bets between NFL, NBA, and props. I have to just stop fucking getting greedy for the odds, winning money 80% of the time, traps those potential bigger hits for real. Fuck me, bro. Story of my life, just getting greedy with the with the odds. I put way too many legs on my parlays on these UFC cards. Always ends up fucking me over. The thing is, I justify it by saying, "Oh, I'm just betting $5." I'm not losing tons and tons of money anymore. Like I was like betting like 20 something bucks a card for a while. Didn't mean shit for like a couple of months. Very unfortunate. So yeah, your boy's in the red this year by a significant amount. Not like a crazy amount, more like 200, 300 bucks. I'm gonna say, to like not get sad if it's more. Like, definitely not a great year for your boy. But I mean, this is my first year fucking betting on the UFC or anything in general, so it's not been a great fucking start to the journey. I'll tell you that. I'm pissed. I'm betting $100 every fight night and $200 every pay per view. Yeah, no, fuck that. I can't lose that kind of money. I'm sure you definitely bet with the intention to win. You bet a lot smarter than I do, but like, fuck, I could not. That KO on Dante was tough, bro. I wanted that too. I had a DGen lay with it and would have hit if he got the KO on that one. Dude, I had another fucking parlay as well with Dante Johnson KO and that fucker gets the submission. I was pissed. My last my parlay last card was Sakyon Ko, Norma Dumont, Dante Johnson, wait, hang on, yeah, Sakyon Ko, Norma Dumont, Dante Johnson by KO. Um, who else was it? What the fuck? Damn, I know that Ante DeLeo was on there as well. There was a third leg that hit apart from Ko and Dumont. I don't remember who it was. Let me see. I got it right here. Alan Nascimento by submission, bro. I got the fucking prop right and everything. Why did I just bet Kamza and Stand and Bang for fuck's sake? Yeah, Alan Nascimento by submission. Do you take donos at all, KZ? Your boy's channel got demonetized for the shorts
Ready.
that I was posting.
Good.
Um, because like I would take stuff from Instagram, like change the caption to it. But I guess like YouTube said that that was against the reused content policy, which I guess I understand. But yeah, I'll reapply for it in January, January 12th. I'll just delete the fucking shorts off of my channel and just like have my own content that I've made 100%, so that they can't fucking say shit about the reused content. Cause I posted like you can see the shorts that have like hundreds of thousands of views on my channel. And I took some of those off of Instagram, put the different caption on it or whatever. And yeah, YouTube was like, no, you can't fucking do that, idiot. And I look like this. Thanks for taking away my members and my my super chats, you fucking asshole. It is what it is. I'm just gonna keep making the videos, and when it comes back, I'll hopefully my bets are not my bets, but my picks are still good, and I can help people out and earn some money. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know. I mean, like I'm gonna give like a disclaimer in my next video, my next picks video, because I've been doing pretty good with the picks, like on the prediction tracker and everything. I don't want people to like lose money and then blame me and be like, you fucking asshole, you put me a bet on this guy and you lost. Like, I'm not trying to deal with that shit, though. So I'm gonna be like, yo, if you guys agree with me and you are gonna bet your money as a grown man, obviously this isn't really towards anybody in chat right now, but like, you as a grown man, if you agree with me and you want to bet your money on this, go ahead and do it. I'm not telling you to fucking bet on this shit. And like to when they go and maybe on AJ, yeah, exactly. So it's like if you disagree, go ahead and bet the opposite side. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's all just for fun. This shit. I'm gonna be very transparent with that in my next one. Let's see. With how greedy I got, but after last week, and I'm just feeling confident, so going forward, I'm gonna have to spread out hedges. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, in January we can reapply to be a YouTube partner. That's all responsible on the person who places them 100%. The analysis is just info needed to take or not take it, but it's all up to the better. Yeah, bro, AJ killed it too, but I had to fade him and take Radke. Yeah, I picked Radke as well. I definitely didn't pick him by submission. I picked him by like first round KO, I think. Because I saw Reese McKee fuck him up on the feet, so I'm like, yeah, Radke's got the striking to hurt him as well. I definitely didn't take the grappling. Finch was on point with the grappling pick for Radke. You gotta give Finch a lot of credit there. He's like, I fucking rolled with this guy. He's got some nasty grappling. If he uses it, it definitely ended up being true. He fucked Daniel Frenzel up with the grappling. That's why it's like, bro, I was confident in Reinier de Ritter, like mainly because Finch was like, yo, this guy's grappling is much higher level than Brendan Allen. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, fucking Finch knows what he's talking about when it comes to the jiu-jitsu, and he does. But it's like, I don't know. RDR was just like worn down from all the activity, I guess, in that fight. And also, Brendan Allen's a fucking solid-ass grappler himself, so I don't know, it's all about taking your own analysis and stuff. And it's not like I just picked RDR because Finch did, but it's like I was picking RDR because I was picking him. And then like Finch picking him and like, hyping up his grappling was like more of a reason for me to be like, yeah, for sure. I agree that, this is I guess, confirmation bias or whatever. Like I'm hearing information that I agree with. So it solidifies my point, I guess. Yeah, I learned that big time from the RDR loss. Yeah, exactly, man. You gotta fucking. There are a lot more factors that go into the fights. Apart from just like the stupid fucking whole rigging, whatever. We're not even talking about that because I would say like a good 99% of the fights are all legit. I feel like the rigging is not that fucking deep rooted in the sport. Like I think that a lot of people would be able to tell if it was that egregious. But I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot more factors that go into it just besides, like, the X's and O's and the fundamentals and all this other stuff, like technique for technique. Sometimes there are intangibles, like a guy's willingness to fucking fight, like, to how hard is he willing to go, how many punches to the face is he willing to take, like, toughness and shit like that. Apart from just, like, techniques and footwork and all this other stuff. And all those things play into it as well. But then it's like the fight starts getting tough. Who's the guy that's gonna get down to the mouthpiece, and who's the guy that's gonna fall to the canvas and cover up and stuff. That kind of shit is stuff you got to look at as well. Same with activities. Like, oh, is this guy fighting a whole shitload? Is he cutting a lot of weight? Is he dealing with stuff outside of the cage, family issues, blah, blah, blah. As I put this Robert Whittaker to sleep with my fucking immaculate commentary, there's a lot of stuff that goes into picking the fights. Your boy's on a roll right now. I was worried that I picked Hamza in this striking fight, but I guess, the skills carried us through. Man, Hamza's last fight against DDP was a fucking stinker, huh? Like, obviously very impressive from a technicality standpoint. Like, yeah, he dominated DDP, yada yada. But that shit was fucking boring, bro. I can appreciate the technique and how impressive it is to hold down a tough guy like DDP, whatever. It's like, bro, open up with the striking a little bit, man. Inflict more damage than that. 500 plus strikes and only 37 of them were counted as significant. But now I just apply that mentality as much as I can. Yeah, very impressive, but he ain't winning any new fans 100%, and he's losing some of them too. Definitely lost a lot of hype after that fight. KZ, Lando Venata, Vince Morales, and Demopoulos have all said they've been offered to throw a fight. Holy fucking shit. That is insane. Yeah, man, I'm sure that there are definitely a lot of fucking shisty fucking individuals that are trying to do that kind of shit in the UFC. Obviously, I mean, there's money to be made. SMH, that rake shit deserves serious prison time. They can kill people's money who need it. Exactly. Yeah, just because they're fucking being dirty ass cheaters, Oh, let's bet fucking $1 million on Del Valle round one and give like $100,000 to Bulgarian. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. Like, fuck you. And it's like, I picked Del Valle to win that fight, but then it's just like, you wonder how many lost to Volkov. He just did the fight. Yeah. They were just like, just go out there. You don't have to take a lot of damage. You don't have to get beaten up. But you go out there, lay on him, and don't do anything. And Albani's like, okay, fine. They're like, yeah, I'll give you 100 grand. Maybe more, because he gets paid, like, a lot. But, 200 grand. 300, whatever. Because they were out there bet $1 million on the prop. Volkov decision, Del Valle round one. Fuck those guys, bro. For sure. This guy's pretty damn good. Oh, come on. I'm scared to bet more than 50 on one fight nowadays. For that reason, yeah. I guess you just have to pay attention to that kind of suspicious line movement, which is a fucking crazy thing to have to do. Where it's just try to be on top, be on the pulse when it comes to that shit, I guess. And then if you see something going crazy the other way, just try to hedge, I guess. Yeah, it's ridiculous as that sounds. Playing that front kick. My biggest bet was 4K on O'Malley versus Jan. Let's just say I accepted defeat before the judges score it. But I was jumping out joy when they raised Sean's hand. Yeah, you thought that Jan won? That's funny as fuck. Yeah, bro, I turned off yesterday's fight because Norma Dumont, like I said, she was on my parlay. I turned off the card. I was like, fuck it, bro. My fucking parlays because of Norma Dumont got taken down and couldn't fucking stop the takedown. And then I turn it back on, I see Dante Johnson gives a submission. I'm like, fucking, are you kidding me? And then I rewind and I see that Norma Dumont won. And I'm like, what the fuck, Dante Johnson, you piece of shit? You were supposed to get the KO and Carlo was still alive. But yeah, no, that was kind of a robbery, I feel like. But I mean, I'm happy. Norma Dumont won. It's much more attractive than Caitlin Vera, much more marketable. I mean, just like a Mackenzie Dern, Virna Jandiroba situation. Yeah, but to be fair, I told my boys that were watching with me that Sean did more damage. I mean, that makes sense. I would say that he did. But Jan did drop O'Malley in round two. I think they dropped each other. Did they drop each other in the same round? Jan rocked Sean, but Sean literally split Jan's head open with that knee. Yeah, I forget. Like I don't. I know that it was a war, obviously. But did Sean land that knee in the third round? They dropped each other. Yes. Yeah. Didn't they both drop each other in the second round? I think that the third round Sean clutch. Yeah, I remember Piotr Jan like ending the fight on top. But Sean did hurt him on several occasions. I know in the second round, I think I'm remembering it correctly. In the second round, Sean dropped Jan, and then Jan came back and dropped him, and it was crazy. It was like, yo, this is the first time like Sean O'Malley's dealing with like adversity in a fight in his career. It was obviously apart from the Cheeto fight, but everybody was like, oh, it's a fluke, whatever. I mean, and he did end up getting that back, but with the whole thing that his fucking foot turned off, or his nerve got kicked and he was all noodle legged. What the fuck, bro? Like, how is this guy like reading these strikes coming, like just countering immaculately? I'm really not fucking following how he's able to do this shit. This motherfucker has a crystal ball, no one letting him throw at him. I remember Khabib was pissed. He was like, yeah, how did he win that shit? This motherfucker's reflexes are just ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, okay, go fuck yourself, you fucking fat virgin motherfucker. Yeah, that's how it went legit, for sure. Third round, Sean clutched it, but I was thinking he would lose on the card because the judges can be prissy bitches and they scored on damage that night. Yeah, because you gotta fucking think that they're wanting to get Sean O'Malley over because he was their guy. I wanted Alex versus Izzy 1-2 and was so disappointed until that flurry at the end of the fight for the finish. Yeah, because Izzy was definitely up on the scorecards. A lot of people were pissed off at Mark Goddard for that stoppage because like Izzy was like still on his feet and like moving around. Everybody was like, "Oh, bro, Alex Pereira would have fucking knocked him out viciously," but it's like I don't know, man. Losing your belt like that, like that's a fucking shitty ass way to lose. I mean, I guess it did make for the really cool moment when Israel Adesanya knocked the fuck out of him against the cage. So I don't know. It is what it is. This fucking guy doesn't want to fight Anthony Johnson. What a coward. Jan seemed to control the fight with more with clinching and whipping Sean around, and he had that one good knockdown. Sean bounced up quick, but then knee to the head, splitting Jan open, just sealed it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that you could. I think that Jan won round one. I don't remember round one of that fight. And then maybe Sean stole round two. No, no, no. I think it was Sean that won rounds one and three. Maybe. I think. I haven't seen that fight in a long ass time. What do you think of Dumont fight? I Loki thought she took more damage than Volkov did in his fight. Yeah, because I think that Vieira was definitely landing more than Almeida did. That's why I thought she lost, bro. Because it's not like Almeida was hurt. It's not that Vieira was just kind of like holding and hugging Dumont and doing zero damage. She was like, hand hanging in the striking exchanges apart from round three. Like in the first round, she was hanging in the striking, and then she was also adding on to the control time against the cage and on the ground. So I was like, yeah, fucking Caitlin Vieira won rounds one and two. Norma Dumont needs a finish in round three. Highly doubt it's going to happen. So yeah, man, I feel like I feel like Caitlin Vieira did win that fight. I mean, I'm happy that I got my pick right, I guess, but I think that Caitlin Vieira won, to be honest. Your boy needs to get some water. Down by the wall. All right. I guess Dumont did enough in round one to not be such an obvious loss. Hmm. She didn't win the round, in my opinion, but she did enough to make it seem like it was close still by round three. That makes sense. Yeah, it's not like she completely got fucking destroyed in round one. It was a close fight, obviously, all the way through. But I do think that Vieira did enough to get the win. Did you see that blue face got out of prison? I didn't even know that he was in prison. What was he in prison for? And Six Flags is no longer in America. They closed down officially forever. What the fuck? Really? That's crazy. I don't even think I ever went to Six Flags, to be honest. I know that, I mean, I lived in Orlando, like, I guess, a little bit outside of Orlando. And then I did live in Orlando for a little while, but I went to Universal Studios. I went to Disney World, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, all that stuff. But I never went to Six Flags. But I went to the other parks. But I did not know that, Useless. Useless over here with the fun facts. Alexander Volkanovski. Who do you guys think that Alexander Volkanovski is going to fight next? You think he's going to be fighting Alex or Mofsar Evloev? Can I fucking get a fight, please, bro? Fuck me. Everybody keeps backing out. Fuck. Take this ass whooping. Hopping over to quick fight because I'm tired of waiting for like 5 minutes for a fight and the fucking motherfucker quits out. Jesus. Mofsar Larone? Um, yeah, I would say so. I mean, if it's going to be between those two, I'm definitely going to think that they're going to give it to Lerone Murphy because he's actually coming off of an exciting win and not just, laying on people. Even though Lerone Murphy was kind of a decision fighter for a while, but then he got that fucking disgusting spinning elbow knockout over Aaron Pico, and that's something that you could give somebody a title shot for, I guess. Especially considering dude is undefeated. Mofsar was helping Masvidal train for what? For who? For Colby?
Ready to go?
I guess he didn't do a very good job, huh? Because fucking Masvidal got destroyed in that fight. I think Alcho got robbed by that fight. I don't know. That was a very, very close fight. I don't think that you could call that a robbery. But Aljo, I mean, you could give it to either guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those fights where it's like, it's not like you could call it a robbery either way. It was very close. Neither guy, like, kind of stood out enough with the striking to make it really like a differentiating thing. I think Mofsar won because he ended on top, if I'm not mistaken. Aljo tried to like go for something and then he ended up getting reversed, and then Mofsar spent the last 30 seconds on top of the fight. Today, Mofsar posted on he's helping Marcus Masvidal prepare for something. What the fuck? I would imagine that it's not some kind of striking match. You see this guy spamming the fuck out of these elbows? A scumbag. Yeah, Aljo fucked up. He needed to do more. Yeah. He should have just tried to stay on top and land some ground and pound instead of, like, trying to advance position. He should have just, hit him with some shots, some damage on him. Mobstar has great striking. He has serviceable striking to set up his takedowns. He doesn't have a single finish in the UFC, so he has okay striking. He has good technique. He also has tail hands. Based on his fucking physique, he definitely looks roided the fuck up. You'd think that he punches harder. He could get some TKOs under his belt, but homeboy just likes to land popping people to decision wins, I guess. One of the best boxers at featherweight, Mobstar. Yeah, Mobstar and all of his fucking punch knockouts. I mean, technique-wise, yeah, I guess he's solid, but like, motherfucker, not one of the best boxers. Best boxers finish fights. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely seen moments that Mobstar has had on the feet where I'm like, okay, yeah, he looks solid. But fuck that land prey, wrestle merchant, decision merchant guy. I would have loved to see Aljo make a run at 145. I don't think it's over yet. I think definitely, I mean, if they don't feed him to like somebody crazy like Diego Lopez, I can see like Aljo making his way to the belt. This guy's name is Big Lick Bear, and I'm gonna call him Bi Glick Bear. He's fucking bisexual. Bi Glick Bear, idiot. Oh, whatever. This dude hits fucking big licks, bro. Oh, I wanted to fly me. How did that fucking hit me? Come on, man. Come on, game. Months since Mobstar fought to. What is he, injured, or like he's just out to cycle his steroids, or what? Does he get back into the mix 100%? What was that, like a fucking... His last fight was Aljo, right? Or was it Arnold Allen? He has some domestic shit going on? Really? Dan Ige, what the fuck? No, okay, no, I'm tripping. I scrolled way too far down. It was Aljamain Sterling, okay. It was like, Dan Ige, what the fuck? That fight happened so long ago. He was on some fat Pat Barry shit, let's say. What the fuck, really? Yeah, I heard that his wife is like 17 or something. Or like his wife, yeah, something like that. Officer of Love, that is. 2024, yeah, he hasn't fought since December last year. Alright, boys, I'm going to go ahead and do one more fight here, and then I'm going to call it a wrap for the night, just because I want to watch some tape on Chris Padilla right now, among other fighters, and do some more notes. So, we're going to run one more. This will be the last one here. And then I'm going to hop off and watch some tape for this upcoming fight card. 2 flyweight fights in a row. I guess I'll take it. For sure may get this knockout. Fuck yeah. Let's go ahead and use Brandon Moreno. Who has the most punch power? Okay, this version of Brandon Moreno has the most punch power, so I'll take him. By 1 point, though. So it is what it is. This guy has more body. It doesn't fucking matter. Brandon Moreno, let's go! Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not, next month or something. But one day, I will be champion. Oh, this is simulation mode. It's gonna take me a while to get this KO, but we're gonna get it. He's a great dude for real. Yeah, hell yeah. He's just like a great dad, and he likes his Legos. Very wholesome individual, Brandon Moreno. Family man. He's like fucking no ass dude. Seeing him standing next to Ngannou is hella funny. You know who's a great guy? My mom. I can't do that right now. My fucking girlfriend's asleep. I can't go full on muscle man. Haven't made Joey yet now. I made Joey a fucking idiot. He can't get any kind of attention just like being an authentic, genuine human being, so he just like chooses to rage bait people. Just talk a bunch of stupid bullshit so that he can actually get some kind of attention. And you're watching who's that? He's just some fat retard. Basically, Crisis King, you're not missing much, to be honest. I mean, you can look at his Twitter if you have it and just see, like, the fucking bullshit that he throws up on there. So you get a good idea of, like, who he is and what he talks about. Which is, like, a fat moron that talks a bunch of bullshit. As you can see, I'm not, very partial to him. And if you can't tell, I'm not a big fan. He's like MMA Guru if he wasn't funny and he was American, basically. Useless as the first where you thought you were related to Adrian Yanez, it's funny. There we go, finally dropped it. God damn, we're fucking this dude up. We just started going to the body and he's not being able to deal with it. There we go, drop him right at the end of the round. Good lord. Same style he's live for the weekend, can't wait for his fight. Yeah, Adrian Yanez is gonna... I feel like he's definitely gonna win. I gotta watch some tape on Christian Quinones, see what his striking is looking like, see if he's got like some nasty hands on him. If not, definitely gonna be taking Adrian Yanez for this win here. I mean, he's coming off of 2 submission losses. Quinones, but I don't think that Adrian Yanez is going to go out here trying to just wrestle and submit this guy. He's going to definitely go out here and try to box this dude, so we'll see what his striking is looking like. Yeah, for now the pick is going to be Yanez, unless I see something crazy from Christian Quinones, then I'll maybe pick him, but I highly doubt it. Sheesh. I don't think Quinones has fought anyone on Yanez level yet. Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh fuck. Or Barcelos, yes. Yeah, but he ended up getting submitted by Barcelos. But striking wise, yeah, exactly. I want to see what he looks like on the feet, because I don't recall his fights exactly. This fucking dude. When, like, are we both made out of fucking steel? What is going on? Because this is simulation mode, like, the damage is different, but I don't fucking know what I need to hit this dude with. Can I get the finish? Okay, I'm fucking grounded pounding this guy. I've had enough of this. Thank fucking Christ. Jesus goddamn Christ. That was that was hideous to try to get this dude out of there. Hell yeah, Crisis King. I was watching his fights yesterday at work, and he looks so clunky. He leaves himself open to get hit with the type of shit Giannis left to land. Yeah, for sure. Sounds good. I'm about to watch some tape right now on him to confirm. Not that I don't believe you, but you know, your boy needs to do his own research. I can't just go on here and talk out of my ass and make a video without properly analyzing shit myself. You know, just because I feel, I want to be honest and fully believe what I'm saying in my videos. But with that being said, I'm gonna try to drop my full card predictions video either on Wednesday or Thursday. I've been dropping a lot on Friday, but which I mean I guess has been serving me well. With in terms of like the picks, the pick rate, and like how I've been doing. But usually most of the time my picks are kind of locked in by Wednesday, Thursday, and then I just end up making the video on Friday after I finish all the notes. But I'm gonna try to get it out a little bit earlier. Hopefully that doesn't end up biting me in the ass. Friday ain't bad though after weigh-ins, yeah. But I could do a weigh-in recap as well, so that wouldn't be too bad of a video as well to make, so I could drop two videos during the week. But I'll try to put the picks video out a little bit earlier. If anything changes with the weigh-in, I'll post a video as well, um, talking about it. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody for coming through and hanging out. Useless Crisis King for keeping me company here in the chat, talking all that shit. MMA bullies up at the top. But it's mainly been you, my guy. But yeah, I appreciate you for hanging out and talking about these fights, my guy. When I'm gonna do like an official stream on later on in the week, like where it's just like me on the webcam and the mic, talking about and breaking down the whole card with like the Tapology page in front of us and everything. But yeah, man, have a good night, my guy, and anybody else in the chat if you're lurking in here. But have a good night. Enjoy the fights on Saturday. Enjoy the upcoming pay-per-views. Yeah, big W, useless. You too, my brother, my guy. Ugh. But yeah, useless. We have some disagreements about the fights and the fighters, but you're still the homie no matter what. Even if you rage bait me about fucking Tom Aspinall, it's fine. But yeah, dude, have a good night, guys. That'll be it for this one. And yeah, the Pix video coming out this week. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. I'm literally talking into my fucking water gallon instead of the controller. Hopefully you heard me. Peace out, dudes. Have a good night.